Welcome to your authentic self. Today, you're speaking with the spirit guide for the body called Jim Torres. Now, what in the world does that mean? What is this guy talking about? Well, I'm going to say, first of all, it's a cat, that if you're watching this, then you have some idea. Hold on. You have some idea of what I might be talking about. And if you've left and you're no longer watching this, then it's not for you. But those that stay, you're here for a reason. You found this for a reason. Everything that happens in life is for a reason. So just go with it and see how this resonates with you, this message from today. Now, last night I watched this video by Matt Kahn. It was on Kyle Cease's website, and I'll share it in the notes. And what Matt Kahn talked about in the video was an hour and a half. I'm going to try to condense it into 10 minutes, at least what I got out of it. What Matt talked about was this idea that consciousness, is not on this journey that is life. Okay, what does that mean? Let's go back. Let's start with, you are not your body. Okay? The consciousness that is me, the thing speaking to you, the thing with free will that's in this body called Jim Torres, they're two separate things. They're tightly connected, but they are in fact separate. So think about it this way. You are an infinite being, right? You existed prior to the birth of the body, that's here. You and the body move together through life. The body dies, and then you, consciousness, continues on. You are always and forever. And so what Matt's basically saying is that the thing on the journey is the thing that is born and the thing that dies. It's the body that's on this journey through life. And that's why it is important to listen to the body, because the body knows what it is you're supposed to be doing. And that's what I've been trying to practice, and then I encourage others to practice, is listen to your body. So what does that mean? It means listen to your heart, your gut, like down here in the body, not what's going on in the brain and the mind. The mind is, of course, part of the body, right? But that's not where the communication happens. That's not how your body speaks to you. You being the doer in the body, and that's Cliff High's terminology. But you're the doer, right? You are the entity of free will in the body, the doer in the body, right? So you inhabit this body for this time frame, and another body at another time frame, and you inhabited a different body before, as the doer in the body, the guide on the body's journey. So you can be in resistance, right, with your body. This is when the body is saying, hey, I'm not supposed to be sitting in this cubicle every day in this long commute to this office place, right? The body will tell you that. It'll say, this is not what I'm supposed to do. But you as consciousness with free will can choose to keep doing that, right? To keep going against what the body's saying you need to do. You can choose to do that. You can choose to do whatever you want to do. And it's totally valid to do that. But if you listen to what the body is saying, and the cat is now going to the bathroom in the cat box, so this is the perfect place for this conversation. And I'm having it here because other people are all asleep in the house, and I'm trying not to disturb them. So you can choose whatever you want as consciousness, right? That's how this works. You have free will to make a choice. Whether the body likes it or not. It's now 6 o'clock and the alarm has... This will be the most interrupted video ever, and that is perfect. So you can choose whatever you want to choose to do. You can harmonize with what the body is telling you to do, and then you'll find that life becomes easier. or you can be in resistance to what the body is telling you, and your experience of life will be more difficult, so to speak. What do you want now? You're staying in here. And that's the choice that you have. But the key thing here that I learned that I didn't really understand before is that you need to respect the body. Because we think that we are on the journey, that consciousness, that this is consciousness's journey, and the body, needs to hurry up and get with the program, right? Because when you realize that you're not the body, it's a huge revelation, and you're kind of leaving the body, right? And you maybe poo-poo the body in a way. When that happens, you can do that. People do that. And you think that it's not important, that it's an illusion, that it's all not real, right? That the body is not an important piece of this experience, that this is your journey, this is consciousness's journey, and you've awakened, and right? It's all about you as consciousness. But the reality is that it's not your journey. Oh my goodness. He's inside the washer now. It's not your journey. It's the body's journey. You are the guide for the body. And so, you're on a journey also, right? Because you have other guides. You have your higher self, which is really you. And maybe you're not completely connected to that. But your journey is to learn how to be a guide for a body. So I don't want to say that you're not on a journey. I think that you are, right? When you have that realization that you're not the body, and then you realize that, okay, I am part of or connected to intimately with the body for its term of existence, right? That's another revelation. You're on a journey as consciousness throughout that, and the guides that you have are helping you learn how to guide yourself, right? The body, how to be a guide yourself. And then the body's on its own journey, right? It's a different kind of journey, but it's on a journey as well. And the key is to as much as you can, respect the body, love the body, and enable the body to do what it needs to do, to process the emotions it needs to process, to take the action it wants to take, right? To harmonize with what the body knows it needs to do on its journey. I guess that's the best way to put it. And so I've said before to follow your higher guidance without expectations. Follow your gut, follow your intuition, right? Really, that's follow the body, right? Let the body do what it knows it needs to do, even if it's stupid. Like even if you as consciousness recognize that this thing the body wants to do probably won't work out, that's all right. The body needs to do it, right? And the example Matt gave was going and talking to someone that the body's interested in, that you're pretty sure is not going to be interested in return, and that's okay, right? Oh, here we go. Here we're going to go to this again, right? And oh, that didn't work out just like I expected, and that's fine, right? If that's the body's journey. But what the body will also tell you is, hey, I need to leap away from this job and go do this other thing, and the body is right to do that. So I wanted to share this because it was a huge revelation for me last night. Just a totally different way of looking at things. And I've been doing the practice of loving myself, right? I love myself. And it's changed my life. But what I'm really doing when I do that is I'm loving the body, acknowledging its journey, acknowledging that it is going to take the time it needs to take to do the things it needs to do. And as consciousness, my job is to be there, to have patience, to support it, to enjoy the fact that I get to experience this with the body. So really, it's about loving yourself. Like if you want to forget all the I'm consciousness and the body's on a journey stuff, just realize that loving yourself and listening to your intuition is all you need to do. I think essentially. That's essentially what it comes down to. Just love yourself, love your body, and listen to it. And you will be in harmony with the universe, with yourself, all the pieces of yourself, and you will be fulfilling your calling. Maybe not instantly, right? But the more you relax and surrender to the body and what it's telling you to do, this lighting is awful, by the way, better. The more you surrender to the body, the easier your experience will be. So thank you for listening. Thank you for putting up with all the interruptions, and we'll see you next time.